Good morning, everybody. How are we?
Morning, morning, morning,
Oh, my
champions.
hair is like crazy this morning.
Woo.
I think it needs to go. Let me see.
Dude, I'm like, mm, mm, mm.
Oh, I got crazy hair today. Okay, here we go. Crazy hair. Ouch. What
Nice.
is that?
Welcome in,
Ow,
champions.
ow, ow. What does that say? Oh, good morning, Sean. How are you? We still have to figure out how to,
I don't,
well, because we're backwards.
I don't know. We're way over that. Totally forgot about it.
It's so weird to me. Good morning, Danielle. How are you, honey? I need to get my as you guys are coming in, how's your weather? I know I always ask that, but yeah, that's the other thing too. Like I go to put my hair on my right side and it goes to the other side. Like, all right, let me put Coach's hamburgers in the air fryer. There. Got to start the air fryer. Good morning. You're going to get up to 60 today, 70 by next week, 35 for Sean. Oh, we are, let's see, we've been having crazy weather. So, what are you guys doing? Oh, the dogs. So, we are currently cold. Oh, yeah, we're 47 degrees right now, but we're going to be a high of 80. No, but I'm just saying, like, such a difference, like, literally 40 degrees in a couple of hours. Okay, let me get.
I got it.
You got that? Okay, you get your eggs. I'm gonna get my. I'm gonna get my. Where is? Oh, it's in my bag. I gotta go get my. Gotta go get my cup. All right, we'll let everybody get a few minutes to get on.
No, we just go.
No, I'm just
Don't
saying.
do
Well,
that.
we don't do
Yeah.
it till 7:10 anyway, unless you
No.
want to start early.
No, yeah, no, I'm good. What's up, champions?
I'm gonna get my.
It's going to be
thing.
processed.
Yeah, for sure.
You got to act like there's 2 million people on every time. Hey. I started a new challenge yesterday, and I'm really feeling it today. Today was day 2. My babe coach for my new cert challenged us to 10,000 push-ups and 5,000 pull-ups for the month of February.
Oh.
And that's 380 push-ups a day, 180 pull-ups a day. My arms are literally, so today when I started, I broke it down to 20 sets of 9 and 20 sets of 18. And then I'll get to 10 sets of 38 and then 10 sets of 18. But that was a good place to start for me.
I have always sucked at pull-ups. Like pull-ups have always been my arch nemesis. Like I can do assisted pull-ups, but by myself, the best I've ever gotten is like 8.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm.
But you would, well, see here, and then I was like, because I'm at the gym and they're watching me and they're like, bro, what the heck are you doing? And I told him the challenge I was doing, and then he said, man, that's pretty cool. And then he said, nobody said they want to do it. But then he said his friend's doing a real cool one, so I'm going to start that today.
Good morning,
he started
Squash.
it January 1st. So
Amber.
he started January 1st doing 1 push-up a day.
Okay.
And adding each day. So by the end for the year. So by the end of the year, he will have done well over 1 million push-ups. Now, obviously, I was like, man, that's cool. I wish I would have known that. But, as Coach Luke says, the best day to start was a year ago. The next best day is today. So I'm starting today. I'm going to do that with burpees. So like today, which is easy at this point for me.
Well,
but
yeah.
I'm going to do 1 burpee and then 2 burpees and then 3 burpees. I'm going to figure that out in a second. Where's my phone?
I got
So
you.
if I start today doing one burpee.
If I start today doing one burpee a day for a full calendar year, how many burpees will I have?
Right.
No?
No, let me do it. That's not right.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
So if I start today till the end of the year, so today I do one burpee, and then every day I add another burpee. So tomorrow I'll do 2, the next day I'll do 3, the next day I'll do 4. How many will I have done by the end of the year?
ChatGPT is thinking. Early eating window today. Not sure what's going on. I'm never hungry. The flu is rampant. Oh. I graduated my modified sleep burpee to a modified ground. But yeah, let's go, Danielle. And you know what, Squash? That happens to me like yesterday. Oh my gosh. 55,611 burpees by the end of the year.
So you know what's crazy? Ask it now. What would have that been if I started on the first of the year? See how
what would that number have been if I'd actually started on January 1st? Squash, that was me yesterday. I woke up so hungry. Yeah, and that's not something that normally happens to me either. 66,795 burpees.
So how's that guy think he's going to be doing over 1 million push-ups? He must have done his math wrong.
He did his math wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely did his math wrong.
Okay. But still. But you see, what I like about that second challenge that I'm going to start today, so if any of you want to join me, Danielle, or anybody in the group, is because you build into it. You see, like it's everybody could do 1 today. And then tomorrow we do 2. Of course, me and Danielle and Ashley and those of us that are in the 90-day, we're doing way more than that. Anyways, usually. So usually every.
Damn it.
But so you do that on top of.
Did you put the thing in?
Oh, I forgot to put vinegar in. Sorry. You do that on top of our regular workouts, by the way. You don't get to count that as part of your workout, by the way. Okay? Just FYI. It's icing on the cake, or as my wife likes to say, butter on the steak.
I know. I say that in class, and they all laugh. We did our circle fair at church this weekend. And so basically what that is you get an opportunity after every service at church for people to come up to your booth and learn about the circles that you're doing. And ours is obviously health and wellness and around carnivore.
Yep.
And had some really interesting conversations. And I say interesting because it really goes to show 2 things. How many women, especially, because I was talking to a lot of women, are very misinformed, number 1. But more importantly, I heard several women very frustrated where they were in their health, wanting to make a change. But the second that I told them what they needed to do,
they don't want to do it.
They don't want to do it. Well, I'll consider that. I just told you that I dropped 19 pounds of fat, gained lean muscle. My body fat is in the 15s. I feel better than I ever have. My energy is through the roof. My sleeping is so sound. But I did have I don't know if any of you guys had a chance I did a video yesterday. I never put up reels on Sundays. We talked about that. And it did really well, which is another surprising thing. But what I did was put in the chats, because I'm not sure how many of you saw it or not. What is healthier? Oatmeal and berries, a bagel and avocado, or a donut, or a candy bar? Put them in the order of which is the healthiest.
Say it again.
I said, which is the healthiest? Oatmeal and berries.
Okay.
Greek yogurt and berries.
Okay.
A bagel with avocado.
Okay.
Or a donut or a candy bar.
Healthiest?
Yeah, put in order of it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna guess, but I know. I'm gonna
Ashley
because
already
it's
said
not
it
the
right.
obvious. It's not the obvious. I'm sure. Where's Ashley? Did she say where is she?
Ashley said none of it.
Yeah, none of it is good. But you know what's also cool is so here's the thing,
But do you want to know why? None of it?
because they're all like sugar and carbs. They're all sugar and carbs.
Yeah, because the thing is, you could feed your kids or you could have apples and peanut butter and think that's a healthy choice, but you might as well just have a candy bar because every single one of those
Has the same
spikes.
makeup.
Yeah, it's your body can't tell the difference. It spikes your insulin.
Mhm.
Your glucose goes through the roof.
Dude, I'm still, and it's been because I drove home from the gym. I still can't feel my arms.
You're so funny.
Like
Okay,
I'm
I
literally
can't do
like,
this looking
like,
in. It screws me up.
like that is like crazy, dude. And you know what's crazy is so we're doing
I gotta
it.
go
Well,
look in a mirror.
I'm doing a carnivore circle. I'm trying to change it into me and my wife doing it because, but on Tuesday nights, so we have 3 circles right now. So I got my men's circle on Sunday morning, which is men, Proverbs 27:17, men sharpening men. And then me and my wife have our health and wellness circle, aka family circle, on Thursday night. So that's when the whole family can come, even the kids, even the little babies in the because we don't have childcare in our house. But I'm totally okay with, like, if you're as long as you're okay with it and you can handle it. If the baby gets unruly, obviously you'll step out. But because even the baby, bringing the baby in a little carriage, like they're sitting over there watching you work out, listening to you talk about the word, there's nothing better. You're planting seeds, so I'm all good. I'm totally okay with that. And then Tuesday night at the church, we have family night. So there's a whole bunch of different circles at the church. So you can come with the family, and the kids can go here, the wife can go here, the husband can go here, or the teenagers can go here, whatever, right? That chit daycare. And I'm doing a carnivore one right now. And the only reason I'm doing it by myself is because traditionally, Tuesday night, family night, the circles are designed that men are in men one, women are in women, kids are in kids, and so on and so on. And I saw it yesterday, and I knew that already. So I talked to them about, I know, because we do have one other circle that is mixed. It's a prayer circle. But I said, you know what, I really feel that this would be, what about an option in case, hey, you want to come family night, you want to go to a circle with your husband and wife together. I said, this would be a good one because the reality is, women are the gatekeepers of the house. So they're really the ones that are going to make the decisions, and I saw that yesterday. I had a lot of interest in my carnivore circle because I had a real cool poster at the men's booth.
Really,
and
Sean?
all these men were excited, but then when it comes to like joining, so because I think that's really where it would be a great, and then of course there's a lot of women could really benefit from knowing about carnivore too. So they're going to let me know, they're going to vote on it, take it, because traditionally the format is they go into different, but I think that's an exception.
You mean Tuesday nights?
Yeah, I think that's an exception where it would be a great circle to be a mixed one. So we'll see. They'll let me know.
Yeah. I mean,
they agreed. They agreed 100%. They thought that was absolutely a great idea, but has to go.
Has to go through the big guys.
The big guys.
Sean said he saw a video where a candy bar spiked less than a banana because of the fat content in the candy bar. That actually makes sense to me.
Possibly, I could totally see that.
Before Carnivore, as coaches, we would always train and teach that a banana actually is one of the top 5 worst foods that you can eat because of the way that it spikes. And you never want to eat it on an empty stomach, and you never want to do it at the end part of your day. Like you always want, in a perfect world, when you're on the SAD diet, if you are going to eat a banana, you want to do that not as the first thing and in the high point of your day, because it actually creates belly fat. Yeah, no, absolutely. I 100% agree. I don't know if you guys, like before that, as SAD trainers, that was on our top 5 don't eat food list.
And we don't mean that we were sad. Okay? In case you
I
don't
was
know.
sad.
We didn't know it, but we were sad. That's an acronym for Standard American Diet, which is,
My favorite way to describe it. The
Yeah.
sad diet.
Did you come up with that? Or is that something
I
that's
did.
been out
I
there?
did. I came
think
up
you
with
did.
that
I think
because
you really
you
did.
know what the rule of thumb is.
Yeah.
When you hear it
Then
for the
you give
first time,
somebody
you give
credit.
somebody credit. The
Next
second
time
time
you
you heard it somewhere, and the third time
and
you
it's
said
yours.
it. Yeah, it's
Okay.
mine.
Yeah, there you go. All right. But I think you actually, I think you really maybe did come up with it.
No, I didn't. I will
you
be
didn't?
honest with
Oh.
you. Only truth taught me that.
Only truth?
Yeah. Tish, she's the one that said it to me one day, and I went, "Oh my God, I'm totally stealing that." And now I own it. I know, Squash. Isn't she the cutest? She's my little baby. Oh my God, you forgot to close the door to my closet.
Yes.
And so I closed it, and then
Whose
I was
closet?
like,
Well, it's pretty much your closet.
that's why I said it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were two kitties playing in there. My coworker is a great example. The kitten is here. I know he wants to be a model. Also, I think. Have you seen Squash's?
He's got a kitten.
Look at how pretty.
Oh, you got a new one?
He's got a baby. Look at the crossed arms. You guys see that? How cute is he? So cute. And then we have mine just hanging out with the ears. Yes, but my baby has a blinged out collar. She is okay. Oh, got it. Okay, hamburgers are cooking, eggs are cooking. We are good.
I am like, and you know me, I love it. I'm sitting here right now thinking about, okay, because the plan of attack was and still is
Are you training him at 8 this morning?
tonight.
Oh, tonight.
Pay attention, focus.
Well, no,
Nosiness.
because I was wondering how you were going to do it with your arms right now. That's
No,
what I was.
what I'm worrying about right now is at 8 as when we're finished here, because you teach, right? Don't you? 8:30.
I do.
So I'm going to just drop you off, and then I'm going to go do my workout quick, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. No, I did the pull up and push up challenge. I still get to do my shred fast workout now because I got up a little late today. Coach slept in.
Ashley, it should actually be 0.
Yeah.
Your CAC.
Coach slept in because me and the wifey had fun yesterday.
Oh my God! Did you just like?
What? I said we had fun yesterday. You took it to a whole nother level.
Well,
Ashley, we could have been many things, right? We could have gone to the park. We could have gone all kinds of stuff. She took it. Hey, listen, it's a family. Well, it's not a family channel anymore.
Not a family.
It's
No, it's YouTube.
It's not a family channel anymore. That's funny.
So what you're saying is I gave it to you good and you had no energy this morning?
Apparently I woke up and it was like almost 5 o'clock.
Squash thought we went to a movie.
Yeah. I normally get up at 2 o'clock and I apparently just slept like a baby. So I guess what's going on? I don't know what happened.
Do you know my alarm went off and I didn't know what day of the week it was?
Well, that's the other thing. My alarm because I have an alarm that goes off at 2 just in case I don't get up. And which I never really used, but I guess I slept right through that.
Happy belated birthday.
Thanks, Squash. I appreciate it. And I guess I slept right through it. Ooh, sorry.
Dude.
And then.
Okay, so non-carnivore, has nothing to do with carnivore. We have 2 recommendations for you. If you have not seen The Rip.
Oh, yeah.
Which is the new Matt Damon.
It's coach approved. I don't
It's coach approved because he doesn't watch crazy stuff. Matt Damon and oh my God, why am I having a brain fart? Ben Affleck, so good. Yeah. And then we watched finally, because it's not really something Coach would watch, but it wasn't that bad.
They had a few sexual scenes and I just looked away.
Yeah.
It wasn't big. As long as it's not like,
we know.
Not
his
biblically correct.
Right. His and hers. Yeah. His and Hers on Netflix. Oh, Like we were so excited because we got to the last episode and we figured it out. We were like, we figured it out.
Yes, no, I figured it out.
No, we both because
No.
whatever.
I figured it out. You weren't even close.
What are you talking
But
about?
then neither of us were close. We were like,
oh my God. Then we saw the
we
last.
were like, wait, what?
Send Help. That was wild. And his and hers was also wild. Wait, Send
Send
Help.
Help? What's that one?
Did we see? I feel like
I
we've
don't think
seen
we've
it.
seen that.
No, I think we have.
What was Send Help?
I'm having a
Yeah, and then
I want to see the new 28 Years movie. Wait, what is that? Oh, it's in theaters now. Oh, Send Help.
28.
Oh, Send Help. That's the one we wanted to see, but it wasn't opening until Friday, but we didn't see it.
Who's Send Help? Who's
The
in it?
one, because we saw the trailer for it and I said, oh my gosh, I want to go see that. And you said, is it playing at the Lumley? And I said, no, but it's playing at the main theater.
Oh, I remember asking about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So just
We
so
want to
correct,
see
so-
that one.
So the Rip one was actually really good. It only had some profanity every now and then,
Yeah.
but that wasn't no. And then the other one that we just watched did have some sexual content,
But it wasn't even
I
that
just
bad.
looked away. No, it was legit.
It was
It was
legit.
biblically correct
Yeah.
relationships, but
Yeah.
no. Let me
Oh
correct
no,
you. No,
because
it wasn't
he was
biblically
married.
correct.
It was
Yeah, because
not.
there was adultery involved.
Yeah.
but
But
it was
like
still.
as far as what they showed, it wasn't
Yeah.
inappropriate.
I just looked away.
Yeah.
This time, so
No, but they didn't. That's what I'm saying is they didn't show.
Mhm.
They
they didn't show.
didn't show anything.
It said
It was
that
very
it was-
acceptable.
Except that it was adultery. So.
Well, yeah.
And you know what's so funny? I was just this morning. I was reading in
Good morning, Mike.
Solomon 2, which is Solomon 2. We were verse like 14, 15, whatever in there with David, and David, with Bathsheba.
Oh yeah.
She was lying out. Was that the first? I don't know. I don't think that was the first case of adultery in the Bible. I don't know. But there's always first. There's definitely first of everything in the Bible. I can't remember that.
Yeah.
But it's a good story.
All right. Well, we're right past the kickoff time. So, guys, I know we have a lot of our normal peeps on here, but you could always learn something new. We've been seeing some crazy videos that I really, really, really want to implore to you, because even with our new group of people that we've been working with right now, and even in the 90-day awakening, guys, if it is not from an animal, the answer is no. That's just it. I need to go make a.
It's amazing.
I know,
how people
exactly.
like I don't know. Is it just me, or is it like, because I don't think when I say anything.
And we're not talking supplements.
No,
okay?
when I say anything, we don't eat anything plant-based. And then I say that's any fruits or vegetables, anything from a plant grows from the earth. If it doesn't have a heart and lungs and breathes and claws and eats you, we don't eat it. And then people still come back and go, well, what about this? I'm like, I mean, is that not pretty clear? I'm trying to think of how do I say it better so it's more clear. Because if I'm that kind of coach.
No, if it does not come from an animal, that's literally what I've been saying.
If I keep getting the same question, I feel like, well, I'm not explaining it good enough. Like, is there anybody else like to me? Can I make it more clear? I don't know. Are they just asking for fun, or do they just want to test? I don't know, because to me, nothing plant-based, no fruits and vegetables. If it comes from a tree, a vine, grows on the earth, if it doesn't have lungs, a heart, and eyes, and looks at you and breathes and attack you.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a second.
Say?
I'm gonna play. Did he feed the lizard? He did not feed the lizard yet. It is everything for me not to comment on some of the videos. I know. Here's what I will say. I think personally, that people have a hard time wrapping their heads around it. I think it's not necessarily. There are some people that are just being buttheads, but I think in general, when you say no fruits or vegetables, no plants, that goes against everything most people have been taught. And so then they start questioning, because it's like, wait, I mean, an avocado, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think
that's
people
good, because
are doing it.
Remember when I first, I actually questioned, you know what? I take that, because I actually questioned ChatGPT 3 times.
You did.
Yeah.
And that's why I
when
say that.
When ChatGPT gave me that answer originally, when I said, what is carnivore? When I had no idea what it was. And I was like, and I actually asked it again. I was like, wait, what? So no sweet potato, no brown rice, no like. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
guess I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's good. That's good.
Well,
Like, yeah,
speaking
yeah.
of sweet potatoes, because like this is actually really good information
That's
for
actually
you
really
guys. Is oh, your eggs are ready. So sweet potatoes, right? We've been taught that sweet potatoes are good, and even on animal based, sweet potatoes are considered mid to low on the oxalate list. But here's another caveat to it. Again, sweet potatoes spike your glycogen, right? Your insulin goes up. So you could be doing animal based and thinking that you're doing really, really well, and you're doing low oxalated, mid oxalated fruits and vegetables, and yet having no success. Well, because you're still eating foods that are affecting your insulin. And what is insulin? That is when your insulin is off, that's fat storing mode, right?
Mhm.
You're storing fat. I choose my battles with the videos. I comment and comment. Yeah, me too. There's one person in particular, and I don't really care because he's just, again, it's that influencer that has a lot
Yeah,
of.
but you're going crazy with that.
I know. Well, I stopped because I'm over him. But he's got a lot of followers, but he's giving such bad information. And here's the deal. At the end of the day, super proud of the man. He's lost 150 pounds. God love him. Okay. But what he's doing may work for him, may work for a couple other people, but across the board, especially if you're a female, and especially if that some people are anomalies, but
No, but I got some input on that, which I've shared with you before.
which is
So this is the reason, because it is weird, right? To us as coaches, it's kind of frustrating, or like
Danielle.
why do these people have so many followers, and they're not even like doing it right and blah blah blah. I'll tell you why. You want to know?
Oh yeah,
why?
I
Okay.
know.
I figured it out.
No, you're right.
So here it is. 99% of success is enjoyed by 1% of the population. We, Squash, me, Danielle, Ashley, any of you that are doing carnivore already, enjoying the lifestyle, sticking with it, doing it right, are part of the 1%. Okay? The rest of them are part of the 99%. So as you can see, 99 is much more than 1. So 99% of people out there are going to follow people that are allowing them to stay in their world.
Yeah.
Allowing them to, because to be the 1%, it takes extra. It takes pain. It takes suffering. It takes sacrifice. It takes, doing something that you're not comfortable with. It takes being 100% coachable. It takes not bringing your agenda to it and bringing carnivore to things. So when they see somebody
and
who makes
not
them,
sexy.
and to see somebody who makes them feel, oh, I get to keep my avocados. Oh, I get to keep my thing. They're going to attach to that and follow that more because it makes them be able to stay in their world. And the reality is weird to us. Do you understand that most people, their identity is being a victim? Their identity is saying, I don't understand it. I'm not getting the results. I'm just struggling. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. That's their identity. That's how they get attention, right? So they're going to stay in that world, So that's why. That's why.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, sorry, I thought you did them all.
You're good.
Monique and I talked about that because there's a person.
What did they say? Do you guys agree?
I'm so excited. My husband has decided to join me on this journey after he saw your before and after pictures.
Yay.
And Ashley's a perfect example. Like she did her scan, her body fat dropped. She got on the scale. She gained 3 pounds, but her body fat dropped. So she was really down on herself, and she sent me a text message. And Ashley.
At Carnivore?
Yep.
Okay.
And
because we have 2 now.
Yes, that's true. But Ashley, our client, Ashley. And I was like, well, your body fat went down. And she knows she's had lots of years.
There's only one original, by the way. So.
That's right. So I only consider there's one. She's had a very long journey, and she's had a lot of history. So anyway, she decided to do pictures because what do we say? Pictures, pictures, pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, your scan went down. And when you look at her pictures, and she knows I could say this because I said it to her anyway, so I'm going to say it. I was like, because sometimes I'm very blunt.
What? Sometimes? Oh my gosh. What?
And I said to her,
Ashley just fell out of her chair.
I said, girl, all your rolls are gone. And yeah, Ashley's laughing. And it's true. I mean, like she put on the same shirt, and in her first shirt, it was like roll. And now it's like completely smooth. And it's like her body is doing what her body. I agree. I'm not going to quit, even though my body fat and weight is up after all this time, but I'm not a victim, but I am mad. Yeah. I mean, you know, I've been thinking about that. Anyway, let me finish with Ashley. The point is like, she knows she's on a journey and she's doing amazing. And she's the tortoise right now. So is Danielle. But you know what? It doesn't matter how fast you go. It's the fact that you cross that finish line. It's how you finish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Danielle is definitely our toughest.
Yeah, Danielle is
like her body hates her.
Yeah,
I've decided her body hates her.
But you know what? We'll figure it out.
I'm going to, because it's like
Danielle is like. I said to my wife, I said, "Are you sure she's doing it right?"
I actually, you know what?
Like I'm gonna go get on a plane and go to her house. We know she is, but but that's
because classic. Oh, Mike, no. All of them are bad. All of them are bad because people think that by putting the avocado on the bagel, the fat is going to help them.
No.
But actually the bagel is spiking their insulin so bad. Like we have a old client. She doesn't coach with us anymore. And she sent me a message after watching my video yesterday. Seeing my video yesterday, she said, "What do you mean oatmeal's bad?"
I'm going to go pee. I'll be right back.
Oh, thanks for sharing with the audience. And so I literally what did I send her? Let me, she's like, she goes, "Oatmeal's not bad." And I went, hold on. Cause I was like, I said, quote unquote, oatmeal is mostly starch, which is rapidly broken down into glucose. Doesn't matter if it's rolled oats. Oh, I know what she was asking. She was asking me, she said, well, what about plain Quaker oats? Because I think in her mind, she was thinking the flavored oatmeal. And I said, oatmeal is mostly starch, which is rapidly broken down into glucose. Doesn't matter if it's rolled, steel, instant. The total glucose load is what drives insulin. Even steel-cut oats will raise blood sugar significantly. So when blood sugar rises, the pancreas releases insulin, fat burning shuts off. That's literally what oatmeal does to you. So just because, we were talking oatmeal, but a bagel is the same thing. Bagel does the whole thing. Wow, you peed that fast?
Listen, NASCAR, bro. It's like a pit. I don't want to have it's not like, that's another thing about Carnivore, right? We're in and out.
Oh yeah.
Let's just go.
Yeah.
Next time you should time me, baby.
But I'm used to you spending some time in the bathroom. So I was, even Ashley said that was the fastest pee ever. I can promise I know you are. I know you are. I know, because as a coach was like, you sure? I'm like, no, Danielle is on point.
Yeah, no, I was joking, Danielle.
He was joking, yeah.
But it's just because because we know you're doing everything. But you know what? Sometimes, how young is Danielle?
Danielle's 46,
46.
maybe. Yeah. I mean, I'm also thinking Danielle, because we'll talk later. With all the 48. Oh, I gave you a 2. I made you younger. With all the working out now that you're doing, we might actually have to raise her protein a little.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm thinking
my champions that are working, because that kettlebell, this shred fast workout is no joke, dude.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good point. We might have to up their because you're not an average person anymore. You go in the athlete category.
That's what I've been thinking
100%.
too.
Oh, that's a good
because even when I started lifting the weights, really adding on the weights,
We actually, you know what? I'm just not. Now you
I
say that.
went up to, like, I'm not eating as much right now and my body's suffering, but that's because I can't chew. But you know, my protein hits around 180 a day.
Actually, you know what? We need to do that because they will be going into a deficit and they will start to
Well,
be eating their own
there's
muscles.
also yeah, but
Especially the ones that are doing it every day.
yeah,
Like Danielle's doing it every day.
Yeah.
Ashley's doing it every day. You haven't done one yet because you're not able to.
I
But
know,
trust
it's
me, once you
killing me.
do it, you'll be like,
Well, I'm
oh, I
sure.
see why.
Well, and
Because
I
that
think
is not
that's
a regular workout.
and I think that's probably one of the reasons. Like, I could do the workout modified, but my fear is, this is why I have not jumped into
No,
it.
take your time.
Is
You spend
because
$27,000.
right. Well, it's also because I would have to eat more,
Oh,
and I'm at such
yeah.
it's impossible for me to match what I mean. I cannot eat any more eggs. I have noticed now that I'm really up to my fats. That has been a game changer. My husband thinks I'm crazy for how much butter I'm eating. No, I mean,
Is
so
that
here's
Ashley?
yeah, and here's the thing.
Oh, she changed your name.
Oh yeah, she was able to do it.
Oh, cool.
The looks I get at work. Oh, for eating the butt. Yeah, but it's true. I mean, we've upped her fat, and now her. I mean, she dropped 3% body fat in no time. She's so cute. She's like, I'm eating like a stick of butter a day. Is that too much? I'm like, no, no.
That's good. Yeah, I'm a big fan, Ashley. The butter, it just makes me leaner and leaner and leaner.
Oh, the more butter I do, because I'm not doing as much because again, I'm at a, and I drop like crazy.
They'll tell them about, because we started with the non-salted, but it's got crazy now with the Kerrygold. Like, it's no Kerrygold at all.
Don't buy Kerrygold at all. Like, not even the salted one, you guys. Stop buying it. They are getting they're starting. Do not eat it. Do not buy it. Stay away from it. I'm up to 1.5 sticks. I think in a week or two, I'll be at 2 sticks. Yeah.
Who's that, Ashley?
I will grab a random slice of butter, squash it. Yeah, Ashley. Yeah. Do not, guys, not even the Kerrygold with salt. They're getting, they're cutting corners. They're now using, I forget what they're doing, but there's some processing term, but it's, yeah.
Now, we don't do sugar, obviously. But
well,
it was interesting.
Kanan, you know what? Here's the deal. Just do it and just get
now, we don't do sugar, but I'm just waiting because I'm trying to talk.
Oh no, go ahead. He was asking about what butter to get. Just get any grass-fed butter, but don't get Kerrygold.
But now, see, here's what's crazy. So we don't do sugar, obviously, right? And so I was doing some,
if you want,
watching videos, doing little, I do them to educate. I gotta be. Isn't it crazy? You can really
I told you. Welcome to my world.
Next thing I'm like 3 hours later, dude, and I'm like, you could start going down so many rabbit holes, bro. It's like not even funny. So it's just dangerous. But anyways, so I was watching some videos, and then this girl comes on, and she's doing this thing, but it just goes to show you it's everything. So once again, to clarify, we absolutely don't do sugar.
Stop.
We would stop. We wouldn't do sugar, but she was doing this video on sugar. And the fact that sugar has plastic in it or glass or something, right? And, I don't know if anybody saw this video. So which I'm thinking the whole time I'm watching this video, you're so focused on the fact that your sugar has glass or plastic in it that the fact is you shouldn't even be eating sugar. But anyways, so she's so freaked out, and rightfully so. She's taking sugar. And she puts it in she puts it in one of those strainer things. She goes, look, this is normal sugar. She goes, real time. She pours it in there. She goes, watch this. I'm going to run it through hot water, which she does, which would normally melt sugar, which it did. But there was all these hard pieces of plastic or glass or whatever that were left over in the sugar. I don't know. Maybe that's another reason for you to not eat sugar anymore. But it's getting crazy with all of our food. Good, bad, or indifferent. It's like, I've got to be honest with you, dude. I'm getting closer and closer. Let's buy a farm somewhere. Let's grow our own cow.
Danielle saw that video.
You saw that, Danielle?
Yeah. So Squash said the bad Kerrygold is made by Kerrygold USA if your store carries truly imported, it should be the OG recipe. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that was crazy, right, Daniel? Like there was glass or something.
That
hard
is
in
just
her chicken.
like yuck. Oh,
I got it. Spill.
I know on my foot. On my sakis. He spilled egg on my sake. Now I'm gonna have to go search that video.
Yeah, it was crazy, dude. I mean, I saw it real time.
But listen, that's even scarier that it's the US Kerrygold that you have to watch out, but not the imported. Again, why I say
scarier, but not surprising.
Not surprising. Why I say if you're gonna do things, get the imported. Like if I ever do
Can
deli
we even
meat.
get the imported?
Well, like a deli meat. Yeah, you can. Totally, for sure. You gotta look.
I hate these stupid teeth. So hard to eat with. But grateful I have some. But
Yep.
I do hate them.
Good morning, Jeannie.
Oh, is that Jeannie?
Jeannie.
Yeah, she sent us an email. Did you see it? Or she posted. I got an email, something from Jeannie, like a notifications. I think it was a post in the group or something.
Don't get.
I did see an email this morning.
It must have been TikTok, maybe.
1 second, let me check. I know I saw something. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
I could have sworn I saw it this morning when I thought I saw an email notification coming from Jeannie.
not from Jeannie that I saw.
Yeah, new email from Jeannie. Is that Jeannie?
Where are you looking?
Right there, number 2.
Yeah, but what is that?
That's my notification.
Hello, Rail. You received.
That's, I think, it's got to be in the academy.
Well, so that's not my email. I don't see any of that stuff. So let me go look and see if she put something in the group, because I should be, because you don't pay attention.
Obviously, I do. I'm telling you about it.
Yeah, but you didn't.
You want me to wake you up at 3 a.m. and tell you about it?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you about it.
But where's the email? There's no. I mean, that email me.
Maybe it was somewhere else.
No, but that's something in Go High Level. So.
She actually looks different when it comes from Go High Level. So I'm thinking.
Oh.
Maybe it's not.
It's not in here. It's not in the group.
Maybe she was just wishing me happy birthday on a post, because I do get notifications.
I'm learning how to work my iPad. Oh, she's learning how to work her iPad. So, so it might have been. But yeah, Jeannie, I'm featuring you in our community on Facebook today. The post goes out at 10 in the morning because, guys, we've talked about this before, and we're going to give her another shout out. Here, I'll show you guys. You guys want to see something crazy? So the very first picture is when Jeannie started with us. Then it was, I don't know, maybe like 80 pounds in. And then her picture on Saturday, 105 pounds later. Look at, this way. Look at, why am I so terrible at this? Look at that. Is that not frigging insane?
Yep.
That is like, guys, I cannot begin to tell you our very first session with her. She could barely sit through the session because she couldn't get comfortable. She was in so much pain. Yeah, give her some friggin' love and blow it up when the post goes live today in a couple of hours. It's like what she was doing to manage was, and
making no excuses.
And making no excuses. It goes to show you, when there is a will, there is a way. End of conversation. Like, I literally, when people come with excuses, I literally am I'm not being mean.
No, not being mean. I come from a place of love, but it's because of stuff like that. I've seen it so many times. My dad taught me that all my life. It's just like, because I've also been doing this a long time, and I've been in a situation with many people that are in her situation or less,
Yeah.
mostly, and they've got all kind of excuses, and end up just don't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like when I see something like that, you can tell those who are ready and those who are not. No, it's totally true, Ashley, because she could have just been like, you know what? This is it. This is my story. This is my life. And I just have to pivot. Like, you know, a bad example, but because the alarm just went off on my phone. It makes me think of my mom. Now, mind you, my mom's 82 going on 83, but my mom, God love her, has lived in a victim mentality for as long as I can remember. And all she does is complain 24/7. And when I give her, like, we do this with our kids growing up, we're like, and we even do it to each other. Not that we really fall into it, but just saying that, you know, we're the same with everybody. I get crap happens. I get you have a situation, but don't come to me with a problem. Let's get a solution. And, you know, like we have one child who you could give him a million solutions. Bye, Ashley, and have a wonderful day. You can give him a million solutions and he's going to keep coming back with a problem after a problem after a problem. And then we finally have to say, you know what, dude, I don't know what to tell you. If you want to stay stuck in that lane, then that's your choice. But we have given you 5 different solutions. But, you know, and that's the thing.
Well, the lesson there, guys, because we always want to, how can we, you know, bring joy to this situation? How, you know, what is it that God loves about this person? You know, rather than, you know, judging or, you know, giving up or whatever that looks like. But because the big lesson here is, and we've all heard it, it's all about timing. It's all about your timing. Like, even as a recovered addict, I know, like my aunt, for example, my cousin was an addict as well. And she literally like ended up, whatever you call it when you put your house up and all that.
Foreclosure?
No, she re-loaned her house or something, whatever you call it, remortgaged.
Oh, she refinanced.
You know, refinanced and did everything she could, you know, for her daughter, loved in her. And lost all her savings and the whole deal, putting her in interventions and all kind of stuff. And at the end of the day, none of that worked. Eventually, praise God, she got sober and clean on her own.
Yeah.
Without any of it, because that was her time, you know. And she finally, I mean, you're either going to get to that place and have a wake up call or you're not. And a lot of people don't. You know, the enemy's got such good hold of them. But the reality, you know, whether it's drugs or food or carnivore or whatever, it's that old saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
Yep.
And it's not our assignment. And you have to give yourself grace, because our assignment is just to plant the seeds, lead by example, show love, you know, pray for them. It's not our job to convince them to do carnivore. It's not, you know, that's not going to work, you know. And, you know, those of you who have loved ones and now you're, you know, drinking the carnivore Kool-Aid and you see the results and you're benefiting, you got to realize that. And you got to remember that, you know, hey, like, you can share, you can lead by example, but it's not your assignment to convince them. And if you try to make that your assignment, you will go crazy.
Yeah.
And you might even take yourself out of carnivore.
Yep. It's very true. And, you know, it's, you know, like the one, you know, whose wife I was talking to yesterday, you know, she said, well, I'll take everything into consideration. I go, and I said, I appreciate that. Thanks for taking the time to chat with me. I go, you know, the reality is, I go, you're not sick and tired yet. And she goes, excuse me? Sean. And she goes, you're not, I said, you're not sick and tired yet. And she goes, what do you mean by that? I said, if you were truly sick and tired of being, you know, terrible sleep, no energy, inflammation, you would do something. Like, she's not even doing anything, whether it was carnivore or not. And I said, until you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, all you're doing is complaining, but you're still living in the same cycle. I like that y'all right away talk about being coaches. Most other people will take forever all the way at the end of their videos to sell a product. Yeah, no. Listen, yes, this is what we do for a living. You guys know that. I mean, we don't need to sit here and be like, da, 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 da. You want to do something with us, you reach out to us. We've just always felt, there's, and we talked about this at the beginning, Sean. I'm not allowed to scroll anymore because like I would be commenting on so many things because I hate that as well. But I think what bothers me the most is these people that actually don't have the background and they're just spewing out all this crap to get views. It drives me insane. Okay, guess what? I got my first unsportsmanlike penalty called against me as a coach yesterday. But why, you ask? Oh, I do want to know why, Squash. And then Jeannie just said, true. I looked at myself and knew it was time to change. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, you got to the point, Jeannie, where you were like, you know what? This is not my story. And I'm going to rewrite it. And that's the thing, like,
I like this. This is not my story.
And I'm going to rewrite it. And I'm not sticking to it. But if you think about it, right? Like, it's so funny. We have a couple of clients right now who are moving into week 3 of our 12-week. And every single one of them was like, this has nothing to do with food. And I'm like, well, no. I mean, teaching you how to eat is the easy part. Reprogramming the stories and the patterns that you have created, y'all realize that everything that you do is something that has been taught to you, whether it's right or wrong. You just take that story and move it into different situations in your life. And if the same tape keeps playing over and over again, then you need to rewind and go back and figure out what caused you to think that way. Squash says, I want a clarification of penalties being called. The ref said, it's my call. I didn't accept that. I kept asking for clarification so we could correct it. He never did tell me. You know what? That's another thing that bothers me.
He's talking about coaching in his football game.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know, but I think that's another thing too, right? It's like, if you're going to say something, I want clarification. I'd be the same, Squash. I wouldn't stop. I'd be like,
he wouldn't give you clarification. That's amazing.
That's amazing. Because you know what? If you're going to call a penalty, I want to know why. 100%. I would have had the same problem. I would have been like, why? 10-year-old kids, let me teach them. He wouldn't. Yeah, that's ego. That's another thing that drives me crazy. It's like,
shouldn't be a ref.
Should not be a ref. It's kind of like, because I said so. Well, what the hell does that mean?
The only person who gets to say that
is a parent to their kid. Oh,
God.
Is God.
That's it.
Because I said
Nobody
so.
else can say that because I said so.
But even like with our kids, like I never said because I said so. I always told them why.
Oh, I used to say it all the time.
No, you did. And then I would tell them why.
Yeah. I'd always say, because I said so.
And they'd be like,
because I'm the parent.
Right. And then they'd come to me and go, Dad's a butthead. Why did Dad say that? What was his reasoning? I go, well,
he's a bully.
I said, number one, he's your father and you need to obey him. I go, but here's exactly why he said it. And then I would see, that's why we make a good pair, because you do that. And then I come behind. I always said in our relationship, he's like the tornado that barrels through. And then I come up and I clean up. I do the cleanup. Like one time we had a business. Well, we still have the business, but you were so funny because it always makes me think of, gosh, I can see him as clear as day, but I can't remember the coach.
Which one?
The
Black
one,
or
white, the one at COC. And you were yeah. I'm having a brain fart on his name.
Coach, I know him.
Yeah, but I said to my husband, I go, because he's a C and you're a D. And he's like, what? I go, you're direct and to the point, and he's an information junkie. I go, so now I have to go back. And I said, this is how we have always had a good relationship with him. I says, because you barrel through and then I go clean up. I said, he needs explanation. And there are some people, honestly, I volunteer coach. It's unpaid. I do it because the kids need sports. I couldn't sleep last night. I was so bothered. Yeah, that would piss me off too. That would totally piss me off.
It's so, Squash, it's so, we live in a world, and I was talking to Danielle and Daniela's
Oh,
kid
Daniela.
Thomas.
Yeah, it's Daniela. You always,
Daniela
yeah.
and Daniel.
Husband and wife. Daniel is the husband. The wife is Daniela.
Yeah.
Gets him tongue-tied all the time.
And he's playing football, and he was explaining that. Because I said, well, when are your games? Let me know, because we can come. He says, well, I don't really think I'm going to be doing that yet, because, and basically, long story short, it came down to money. Like, it's so ridiculous now, like that what the kids or the parents have to pay. So they're like, back when we went to school, that was all free.
It was all free.
Music, they had the instruments for us. If you wanted to do it, you just take class. Now you got to get an instrument. You got to pay $1,000.
No, it's crazy. Well, think about the journey of like I always say, 2 examples. Times have changed. Motion picture insurance. Mm-hmm. When we had Marcus, our first child, he cost us $126 total. Okay, insurance covered it all. Nathan he was born premature, had to be in the NICU, and that bill was like it was $100,000 a day in the NICU for 22 days. Now that ended up being still pretty decent, but substantial bill. Then we had Danica, and it was like she was a normal birth, and she was our most expensive birth. But then I think about the boys playing football. When Marcus first played football, it was like a couple $100. And then it was for everything. And then it was more because we bought his helmet, and that was one thing we were very adamant about, was the helmet and the shoulder pads. We would buy those. By the time Nathan got up to playing, it was $1,000 just to join. And this was in high school. It wasn't private. It was public.
God forbid your kid wants to be a cheerleader.
Yeah. I want to holler Carnivore at the top of my lungs to everyone I know, but I'm trying to hold myself back, and the results. Yeah, Sean, we all go through it. We all go through it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
We talk about what we talk about here. It's all good, dude.
Oh my gosh. No. You're totally fine. Cost $225 for kids to play Six Flag football games.
That's what I'm talking about. It was $225 for him to do 5-on-5 linemen camps. And they're not even real games. That's exactly was just the price.
Remember when he got invited? So our oldest was like NFL bound. Like, in all honesty, he was a beast of a player. He was being promised by major universities until he tore his ACL and meniscus, not once but twice. Anyway, remember when he got invited to the UCLA, whatever it was, I forget. He got invited, and the cost was something ridiculous. I forget what it was, but the cost was like, oh my God, Rocket, what are you doing?
Sticking his head in case I can't see him.
In case he gets a meet. You remember, it was like ridiculous. I can't remember how much it was, but it was ridiculous.
You're invited, but you're going to pay this much.
No, it was insane.
When I got invited, that means
I want to say it was upwards to like $2,000 for the weekend. It was something ridiculous. I'm not allowed to even hold a practice outside of an hour before our game. The kids cannot learn effectively in that environment. Yeah. No, Amber, he was fed. So he gets fed like AM, PM, kind of like, it's weird, but he's
suntanning right now.
Yeah. My oldest got an invitation for a week-long visit to college. $8,000. Holy mother of God. That's insane. I think about, I don't know how, yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy, Sean. I'm trying to think of some of the craziest things. Well, even like, I'm trying to think of some of the craziest situations we've had, but yeah, you should find another grass-fed butter. You know what I like? So if you don't have, Mike, if you don't have Aldi's, because Aldi's grass-fed butter is really good, but wait, who's the one? Here's the one that I've been getting lately. I got to see the label because I have to go get more because we're out of it. Show me grass-fed butters.
Uh-oh.
Oh, means our time
Wow.
is coming. What's the one that I like? Shoot, why is it not showing? Yeah, Raw Farms is really good, but I think that's but if you can get the Kerrygold, that's not from the US, you want to get the imported ones. I'm trying to find it's called Pasture. Why that I'm asking, am I not seeing the picture? Hold. Why do I not see? Kirkland's is really good. I do like the Kirkland's, but there is I'll have to find well, I'm going to buy some more
We're gonna
today.
go hit Ralph's right now. Let's
Yeah,
go.
we're gonna go
Gotta
hit
wrap this up. Let's go.
and grab, yeah. So but I will tell you the one that I like to get. It's actually really good. I bought all the bone broth again. Oh my god, squash. So ours is not carrying the organic bone broth anymore. I am pissed off. Yes. All right, you guys, we love you.
Bye, guys.
We will see you
And
tomorrow.
Thank you for our first official,
yeah, thanks for our official
YouTube.
YouTube. And Danish Creamery. Thank you, Sean.
Mhm.
Danish Creamery. That's the one we get.
Thanks for
All
showing
right.
up. We appreciate you guys.
Have a great day, you guys.
bless you.
Bye.
Awesome.